Today I have 6 self-awareness questions to ask myself. Answering these questions has made me feel so good about myself. Like, even though there are negatives that I'm working on, I feel good about myself because I thought that would make me feel like, you're not a really good person. But no, I feel really good. My self-esteem is actually, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm actually very lighter than in the beginning of the video. Hello beautiful people, my name is Buggz and welcome to Hearty Moments with Buggz, where we share tips and stories on millennial motherhood and we dip a bit into fashion and lifestyle. Today's video we are talking about self-awareness. Basically what self-awareness is knowing yourself, identifying your weaknesses, your strengths. Knowing yourself also helps build your confidence. And just knowing yourself is a good thing, you know. This comes from my video about childhood traumas, because from that, if you've identified your childhood traumas, it's easy to identify yourself as well as a person, like to know yourself, what type of person you are, your weaknesses, your strengths, where you should improve, and, you know, where you should appreciate yourself, because obviously each and every one of us has strengths that we should appreciate about ourselves, and also to just build confidence. So I'm sure you guys are surprised why everything's so bright. I'm actually filming this video in the afternoon for the very first time in a while. Like, it's been so long. I've always been shooting videos at night when the kids are sleeping, but izolo I had a hectic night. They were acting up and they slept at 3 in the afternoon and they woke up at like 9. So they were up all night. You can imagine their sleeping patterns are quite messed up. So that's why they slept like so early and for so long. Anyway, today I have 6 self-awareness questions to ask myself. I'm going to be asking those questions and I'm going to be answering myself these questions. I got these questions online. Some I came up by myself. So the first question is, describe yourself in 3 words. So if I would describe myself in 3 words, I would say I am beautiful, I'm smart, and I am strong. Yeah, so as you can see, I am beauty. I'm beautiful. I am smart. I'm very smart. I tend to take that lightly, or I tend to not believe it 100%. I don't know why. I think it's because of my self-esteem, you know, because self-esteem is not only just about your body, it's about this. And a lot of people tell me that. My husband, my colleagues, they say, yes, for your age, like, you know. But like when they tell me, I don't take it like, okay, yeah, I know I got brains. I do sometimes tell myself, but, and you know, I don't know if you guys relate. Some of you guys relate, 'cause, like, I know, but at the same time, I don't really believe that I am that smart, or I am worthy of people telling me that I'm smart, you know, which is something I'm still going to work on. And then as for being strong, I am a very strong, like that I believe, I know 100% I am strong. I am the strongest girl that I know, honey. Like, I'm very strong. Very, 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 very strong. And then the second question is, has your personality changed since high school? No, sorry. Has your personality changed since childhood, not high school? I don't know where I get high school from. So my personality has changed since childhood. Okay, as a child, I was naughty. I was talkative, but I didn't allow anyone to have access to that. Like, it was only my family that knew that side of me. And yeah, because at school, at home, I was very talkative and playful, and you know. But at school, to my teachers, I don't know how I'll explain myself, but in class, I was very quiet, obedient. I did my work. I was just that child. But outside, I was completely different. Talkative, playful, naughty. I remember when I was in grade 3 in Rivermead, my teacher said, "Yeah, you Siasanga. I saw you outside playing and screaming and you were naughty." I don't know what I was doing to another child, but she said she saw me and I'm not the kind of child that I am in class. And that makes her very worried. I just kept quiet and I looked at her and I went about with my work. So as time went, I became the child that I was outside the class. Still did my work, wasn't disrespectful to my teachers, but I was very talkative, naughty to other kids, naughty outside, very talkative outside and playful. So I'd say my personality has changed since high school. Since childhood. I'm not the same person I was back then. Not partly the same, but yeah. So let's move on to the third question. The third question is your personality like either of your parents? Well, I would not really say I know my father. I don't know what type of person he was. I really don't know. I honestly don't know. Have no idea. Maybe I have some personality traits that he had, but I don't know. But to answer the question from my mother's point of reference, I did take my mother's personality. I'm a very fun person, like my mother. I joke around like my mother. I gel with strangers and people that I don't know. Like when I get to a place, I gel with people. My mother was like that. Like my mother, we would be in a bank and she would just talk to people she didn't know, and she would make a conversation. And even the day after we are at the bank, like a month later or 2 weeks later, she'd meet those people and greet them, and then eventually they'll become friends. I'm also like that, but the difference is I don't let people easily in my life. There are people who have tried to become friends with me, but I often push them away because of my past traumas with friendship, which is something that we are going to talk about again. I know we've recorded a friendship breakup, whatever video, but there's more coming. Anyway, yeah, I take my mother's personality quite a lot. But my mother was not too confrontational. She let people walk all over her, and then when the day comes, like when she is tired, she'll tell them off. As for me, I will tell you that I don't like what you did, I don't like what you're doing, I don't like what you said, I don't like what you're saying, like immediately, and then we'll move on with life, But my mother used to keep quiet, and then she'll pop one day, storm out and tell you your news. And nah, I'm not like that. But anyway, yeah, I think I take after my mother. Since I don't really know my father, So the following question is, what qualities do you admire about yourself? Okay, qualities I admire about myself are that I am, in life you get to a point where you get demotivated and, but I'm able to pick myself up, pick my spirit up and to tell myself, dust it off, dust the frustration off, dust the demotivation off, and go about my life and self-motivate myself. Like I'm very good at doing that. So yeah, I admire that about myself. And I am very strong, as I had mentioned. Like there's a whole lot of things that I wrote a long ass list. I am bold. I'm very bold. Like I am very bold. I am that woman, a bold woman. I'm not afraid to speak out. I'm not afraid to talk to people I don't know about something that I don't like. Like, I'm bold, if that's how I can describe it. But I'm not afraid to speak out. I'm not afraid of people. No, I'm not. But I do keep to myself at times. But when I have to be bold, I will be bold. And then what else? I'm very kind. I'm very kind. I'm very, very kind. I don't often hear people say I'm kind. Ne? It's like those 1, 2, 3 people. I never ever hear people say I'm kind. My sister does tell me that I'm kind, and that's why people do this to you, because when you are kind, you're mad. My husband does tell me that I'm kind. Yeah, but I don't hear it a lot. But okay, I'm very kind. I'm very kind, guys. Like, on a serious note, I am very kind. But I think the mistake that people do is they take my kindness for badum. That's the problem. And now I've tried to limit my kindness. It's hard, but I try. Like, I try to not go all out for people, because in the end, they take advantage of you, you know. And abantu that get hurt, unfortunately, are the kindest people. So I'm trying to avoid all of those things. And I'm very considerate. Like, I'm able to put myself in people's shoes in a situation. Put myself in people's shoes and imagine what they are going through, or imagine what they are feeling, you know. And then I'm able to be considerate and show empathy towards those people. So I'm very considerate. And then I am stylish. Like I said, I wrote a whole lot of things. I'm very stylish, guys. Hence, I'm in the clothing business. I am stylish. Very, very, very stylish. Like, those who know me, because I don't post as such Instagram, like, I can dress up and look smashing and not take photos. But I am very stylish, that you must know. Okay, let's move on to the next week, because this is a long, long list. Okay, I'm a good mom and I'm a good wife. Those are the qualities that I admire about myself. So let's move on. From what are your weaknesses? That is the second to last question. What are your weaknesses? Okay, my weaknesses. This was quite difficult, because I remember I was in an interview in 2020 and I got that job. I was in an interview and then my boss asked me, what are your weaknesses? And I was like, I don't have any. I couldn't think of anything negative about myself. But now I've identified those parts of me. My weaknesses are I overreact quite a lot. I overreact. And then after a while, this solely, I think, I overreacted. And I'm not one to quickly say I'm sorry. Like, I can't. I've identified that in my marriage. My husband always apologizes, guys. And when I am the one wrong, it's so difficult to say I'm sorry. But now I've read this thing by women, like, don't like apologizing. But I don't want to say because women don't like apologizing, it's like that. It is what it is. You must just accept that. No, it is something I'm trying to work on. It's very difficult. Like, I am sorry. I just like 3 words, but it is so difficult, guys. I'm sure some of you relate, especially the ladies. But let's not normalize that and say, okay, we can't apologize. These people must just accept that. No, it's wrong, very wrong. So it's something I'm also working on. And even the overreacting part, I'm also working on, and I'm progressing quite well. I first think and identify the problem, and I just think about it and just look at it and, like, you know, then I react. And quite often, if you do that, you don't react in a negative way. It's actually positive than negative. If you take your time and identify the problem and just keep to yourself and, you know, observe. you actually react in a positive way that could even help the situation, you know. And then what else? I'm always suspicious. Always suspicious. I'm not sure if this is a weakness. I've never been over suspicious before, but I think it's because of my past traumas, like being hurt by people, being betrayed by people. It's always making me so. Even if a person is nice to me, I'm like, oh, why are you so nice to me, child? So I'm like that, and I think I identify this as a weakness. I'm also going to work on that, but at the same time, it's good to be always cautious because people out here. I can't keep time. That's a weakness that I've been trying to work on. But yeah, at times I am okay. At times I'm just extremely late at events or whatever. But guys, I can't bamba time. I can't. And then the last question is, what are your strengths? My strengths is that I speak out. I think I've mentioned this. It's a quality that I admire about myself, but also a strength. So I speak out. I'm not afraid to speak out. I speak for myself, honey. Even the people that I love, like I will speak for them. I will. And then another one is that I am loyal. I'm one loyal person. Like if you are loyal to me, I will return the favor. If I can see that you are worthy of my loyalty. I am a very loyal person, but once you hurt me, okay, you can hurt me once, twice. 5, 4, 5, no. I will shut you out, cut you off, remain loyal to those who are loyal to me. So when I'm loyal, I am loyal. Okay, so I am trustworthy as well. I'm very trustworthy. Like you can, but since I'm married, if you tell me something, you are also telling my husband. So, but yeah, still because me and my husband are one. So I'm trustworthy like that. I won't tell Abanyaban. It's just my husband who knows. He must just accept it now. But other than that, I'm very trustworthy. Shame, cool guys. I am very. Now, like I wrote a whole lot of things. Okay, I stick to my word. If I say I'll do something, I'll definitely do it. Even if I delay, but in the end, I will do it. I'll set a time frame and do it eventually. I'm a great team player. Like I work smoothly with people. And yeah, like I don't have problems working with people. But this one problem is that I'm a straight talker and people tend to get offended. I'm not rude, but I'm a straight talker. There's a difference. People often say they are straight talkers and they are busy being rude to people, you know, and being mean to people. That is not straight talking, that is being rude. Period. I'm a straight talker. I'm not rude, I'm a straight talker. But I think often I get my tone wrong. My tone is not the best. That is something I'm also going to work on. But yeah, I'm a great team player. And then I am a brilliant problem solver. Like I solve problems, especially within people. I'm able to solve problems. Even though apparently, like if there's a problem, I'll sit down and think, and then voila, I have an idea to solve this problem. At work, like I am a problem solver. That is one thing about me that I admire and that I think is a strength. I'm a problem solver, a brilliant one at that. So yeah, actually answering these questions has made me feel so good about myself. Really, I saw this on YouTube and on Google. Asking yourself self-awareness questions is actually a way of boosting your self-esteem. Like even though there are negatives and there are weaknesses that I mentioned that I'm working on, besides that, I feel good about myself because I thought that would make me feel like, you're not a really good person. But no, I feel really good. My self-esteem is actually, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm actually very lighter than in the beginning of the video. So please try this. Just come up with questions by yourself or check them out on YouTube, or you can even ask yourself the questions that I ask myself and just see how you feel. So just test yourself, because this is very helpful for your self-esteem, most importantly for me. So just go online, look for some questions, go on YouTube, look for some questions, come up with some questions on your own, or you could also take my questions and ask yourself, answer yourself, and then see how you feel. And then comment down below and tell me how you feel after you've done that. I'd like to hear some of your views, guys. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for watching this video until the end. For the returning subscribers, thank you for the continuous support. Continue to do so and don't skip those ads. And for the new subbies, thank you for joining the Hearty fam. You will definitely enjoy my content. Until next time, goodbye.